Welcome to the KJ Today Show. Woo!
Jazz hands.
Woo! Welcome, my friends, to the Welcome Back Winchester Party number 3. Woo woo! 3, right? 3, 4,
I thought this was
3,
2.
4, 2.
It says 2 on the thing.
I don't know. Well, we did like a little mini party, and then we
had the
a big
pre-party.
We had a pre-party,
And then we had like the party. This is like the after party.
Yeah, this is where things get weird, okay?
Yeah.
Because we have
I was trying to John Cena, like hustle, loyalty, respect kind of thing, right?
Thank you. We have with us tonight Rob Benedict.
Oh, love him.
And his band Loud and Swain.
Love them.
We have Richard Speight Jr.
So funny.
So fun. And we have Samantha Smith, because we can't have a Welcome Back Winchester's Party without Mary Winchester.
You can't. The Winchesters wouldn't even exist without her.
A couple of surprise cast members will pop up for you tonight. And we even have Sam and Dean. Our pet of the week this week is a pair of cats named Sam and Dean.
I love that for us.
We've got it all covered. We've got Don't Screw the Krew coming up, which is going to be so much fun, and featuring brand new decals just out today from Conquest Journals. Johna?
Oh,
Johna, you've got some.
Oh,
Check it out. Check it out.
Wait,
you've got them.
This one?
Yes.
Okay.
It's that one.
Pat just gave me this before the show, and I was like, yes! It was like, can you do that again? I was like, of course I can.
I'm going to need you to reenact that. Thank you.
Always.
If you are joining us as a member of the Supernatural family and you've never been a part of the KJ Today Show, or you just need a reminder because you've been away a bit, this is an interactive show. So we want to get your comments going. Tell us where you are checking in from. What if you're in Indianapolis, if you're in a different part of the world, tell us something good, something happy that's happening in your life. If you don't have a crew number yet, sign up at kjcrew.com to get your number, because that's how we do our giveaways. And you'll also get the Positive Vibes newsletter. Comment, interact, have fun, forget your worries, enjoy the positive vibes for the next 60 minutes. Whoo! All right. We have a couple of announcements to share with you before we get full on into the party. Johna, programming announcements for you. I feel like this is breaking news. Breaking news, guys. We are going to have a little bit of a change next week, because it is 1, Halloween next week, and 2, I've got my book party coming up, my media party, like the launch party.
I hope my dress gets here in time.
I hope so. Hello to Lisa, who just checked in with her crew number. Keep it up, guys. Keep the comments up. So next week, instead of being on Wednesday, we are going to have a very special KJ Today Show Halloween special with Elvira and Long Island medium Teresa Caputo.
Oh my God. First of all, what queens.
Right?
I love them so much.
Right? What a great way to spend Halloween. Cassandra Peterson, aka Elvira, has a new tell-all book out.
Yeah.
And Teresa was just here. She was on her tour. She hit Fort Wayne and Bloomington and a couple of other places. She's amazing. So
I love her so much.
That will be on Monday night. Join us for Halloween Monday night, as we're just going to kind of deep dive in with those two women. It won't be the regular show. It'll be a Halloween special. Then Wednesday we will be off because I got to do all the things for the book.
So it's the KJ Today Show season 1 finale today.
You just really want a season finale, don't you?
I just love a good season finale, because
Okay.
there's always a cliffhanger, you know? And so, like, it's like the season finale, and they're like, oh, what are they going to do in season 2? We got to up our game in season 2.
Oh, gosh, that's a lot of pressure. Okay, this is the season finale, guys. What a great way to go out with this amazing cast from Supernatural and you here with us. And so Monday, we will have your special going. The Halloween special with Elvira and Teresa Caputo. So much fun. And then we will be back to Wednesdays on November 9th. And Tom Felton is going to be with us.
What a way to celebrate the day before my birthday.
I know. We'll be pre-birthday party for Johna, and Tom will be with us to talk about his new book. It's like, I picked the perfect time to put my new book out because everybody's putting a book out. Elvira's got her new book out. Tom's got his new book out. I've talked to several other people who have books coming out. It's just been it's a book party, man.
I love books.
Yes. So thank you for hanging with us through the programming announcements. We are going to give you a little bit of what's popping in pop culture, and then supernatural guest number 1 is going to be Richard Speight Jr.
Oh my God, he's just hilarious.
What a way to kick it off, right?
Dick Speight's the best.
He is the best.
He really is. So let's get you caught up with what's popping. I'm sorry, that's what's popping, pop in pop culture, with producer John.
So many fireworks going off in here.
All right, Johna, what is popping?
The new Ant-Man trailer came out yesterday. And it looks so awesome. The CGI looks amazing. I just literally can't wait. It comes out February 17th of next year. The only thing I'm hesitant about, and y'all know me, so y'all know I just pick on the thing that literally nobody cares about. I do not like Michelle Monaghan's haircut.
Really?
I don't like it.
Okay.
If you've seen the trailer, you know what I'm talking about. It's just, I think it's cut too close to her face. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't like it.
All right.
I like her with long hair better.
I
That's
mean,
me personally.
I noticed the haircut, but I wasn't like, ew, the haircut.
No, that's immediately what I saw. I was like, what is this? Why would you change her hairstyle?
So that trailer dropping was super exciting.
Yes.
And we are what? November 11th is when Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Woo! All right, I feel like
what a fun-filled birthday weekend for me.
We've had a little like lull in the Marvel excitement.
Yes.
So it's good to have it ramping back up again.
Well, it's because there's like an actual like, okay, no, like shade. Okay, full shade to Thor Love and Thunder. I was going to say no shade, but full shade to a movie that we can be excited about.
Yes, I agree.
That's, it's not a TV show, and it's like, because I mean, Black Panther, the first Black Panther,
ding
ding
you
dong,
win, that's right.
The first Black Panther it was so good, and I just know the second one's going to be amazing.
Absolutely. So, I will say, Johna, speaking of Thor Love and Thunder, that it did break a record this week. It is the first movie in the history of my nephew's 10 years on this planet that he actually watched from start to finish.
What?
Yes.
Wow. I could barely get through it. And I was in the theater.
I just watched it with Patches just like maybe a couple of weeks ago. And I was so nervous. It wasn't as like I knew what to expect. So the second time was a little more enjoyable going through it. But you just have to accept that it's like super ridiculous.
The most ridiculous thing I've ever
seen. All right, Johna, we got supernatural people standing by. What else is popping?
All right, guys, for the low price of $5,000 per table, you can be in the same room as the Duchess of Sussex, Meghan Markle. Woo! She is going to be in Indy November 29th to be a guest at the Women's Fund of Central Indiana, The Power of Women, an evening with Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex.
$5,000?
$5,000 a table.
A table.
Table. So if 5 of us pitch in $1,000, we can go and chill with Meghan Markle.
I bet a table is 10. I bet it's 10.
Probably.
People. 10?
You know what? You're probably right.
Yeah. So not bad. But can we do a Kickstarter?
Can we do a GoFundMe so we can go see Meghan Markle?
Listen, we can't report on it if we're not there.
That's
are
true.
there media passes?
Ooh. But I love Meghan Markle. I've always been a huge fan of hers, so I'm very excited that she will be here in Indy. I'm like, yay, we'll be in at least the same city.
Right? She'll be breathing our air.
Right.
We just have to walk around that day, even though like they like are not, technically the royalty
Right.
anymore. We should just all walk around that day with crowns on for
I
Meghan.
already got my tiara ready. Okay.
All right.
All right.
All right. What else?
I was kidding. Didn't you guys get your tiers from PopCon?
Sure did.
We did. Yeah, sure
It's
did.
sitting on my shelf, displayed beautifully. As it should be.
And we need to have the cake that we had for Meghan's wedding.
Oh yeah,
Remember when Harry and Meghan got
good.
married?
Yes.
And
that was the elderflower cake that
Yes.
Emmy Award-winning producer Katie Schrock made.
yes.
It was so good.
She would have won awards for that cake too.
She would.
All right, what else is pop?
All right. For all of my feminists out there, Ruth Bader Ginsburg shall be forever memorialized with a postage stamp.
Nice. Oh my God.
I know. I saw that. I was like, what's pop culture news? They were like, Ruth Bader Ginsburg is getting a postage stamp. And I was like, bet. It comes out next year and it's a forever stamp. So you can use it
Man,
forever.
I was hoping it would be out for the holidays and every Christmas card would have Ruth on it.
Nope. It'll be out next year. So I was really excited about that. And to start the segue.
Ooh, okay.
Because I'm a professional.
We got a transition coming.
We have a transition coming.
Ooh, give me what else is popping.
Richard Speight Jr. is going to reprise his role as the trickster in the Winchesters.
I am so excited about this. Oh my gosh.
Except we don't know when.
Please comment, Supernatural family, on how you feel about this. And let's start thinking about who else can be a part of this. Because this has been like, I've been waiting for this. Like, because with the, obviously with the humans, we have time constraints, right?
Yes.
So, but game on with the angels and demons,
right?
Right?
You're
like
not wrong.
Anybody that was an angel or a demon.
We could get Zachariah.
Could come back.
We could get Lucifer.
Mhm.
We could get pretty much anybody.
I don't know if you remember, but in the first little teaser trailer for the Winchesters, there was a door that opened with a shadow that looked an awful lot like Castiel.
Ooh.
And everybody was like slowing it down and like trying to like, is that Misha's profile?
That's hilarious.
But I've been waiting. I'm like, they've got to do some crossovers with the angels and demons.
Yeah, they have to.
Perfect way to bring some of the cast back.
I mean, yes and no, because Sam and Dean didn't find out about angels and demons until like season 4 of the show, so their parents didn't even know about angels and demons.
Well, we don't know that because still don't understand. Okay, I'm all caught up on the Winchesters. Episode 3 was lit.
It was lit, guys.
Johna, I'm telling you, like every show starts and you're like, other than Lucifer, if you've ever watched Lucifer, that show just like, it went full speed ahead. You were like
literally
like 5 minutes into it. You're like, I'm going to love this show forever.
Yes.
And the Winchesters has been good, right? But like kind of like finding its way. And this third episode, I was like, all right. And I also love that it's starting, not to be like I didn't love the angels and demons, but it's kind of like the monster of the week thing.
Yeah.
Like how Supernatural started.
Yeah.
So we're getting some of that. It's
I get that.
It's a lot of cool vibes.
Heather, you're right. They did know about demons before season 4 because they were killing multiple demons. They didn't know about like angels. That's what I was reading her comment. And I was like, you're not wrong. They just didn't know about the angel part of it.
Listen, Johna, when we're doing a show with the Supernatural family, we have got to have our crap together.
I know.
Okay. Because they know. They know.
I've been on a rewatch of it. I'm like going between that and like NCIS and like Revenge and Suits and
so my question with this, with like it opening the door. First of all, I think he's the trickster is the best character to start with, right? Because he can totally move through, the timeline and all of that. And I'm wondering if we get that question of how the heck are John and Mary together right now? Answer, like, does the trickster come in and something has to be changed and John loses his memory, or like, what is it? Because I would love to know if you're watching this right now, if it's also going on in your head, because I'm watching it, I'm like, I love this, I love this, I love this, I love this. How are they together right now?
I'm dead.
I don't understand.
So it just goes in with them being together. There's no like backstory on how they met.
They're the young selves right now. Mary is looking for her dad and wants to quit hunting, but her dad has gone missing, so she's looking. And John has come back and has gotten a letter from his dad, basically introducing him to hunting. Like, he even finds the journal. There's just like a quick little, like, he finds Henry's locker, and there's like just a quick little scene where he like grabs it and you're like, that's a journal. Which, speaking of, check it out, we've got it, man. The somebody is going to win this tonight. This is part of our prize pack. It's sealed in the plastic. The officially licensed John Winchester replica journal that you can only get from conquestjournal.com. And it's part of our prize pack tonight. So this is another reason why you want to sign up for KJ's Crew. Go to kjcrew.com. All right. Thank you.
That's all. That's popping in pop culture.
Thank you, Johna. Good evening, John. Thank you for watching. Again, check in where you're from, where you're watching, what you think of the Winchesters. If you're not watching the Winchesters, why? Because, I mean, at this point, you could probably start. I've heard a lot of people say Supernatural is too long. It was 15 seasons and it was traditional TV of like 24 episodes.
Yeah.
There's a lot of episodes. All right, just jump in now with the Winchesters. You can do it. I believe in you. Molly already thinks she's going to win the John Winchester Journal. And by the way, stand by for Sam and Dean, our pets of the week, the cats, Sam and Dean. Thank you. Okay, I was so excited that we had Sam and Dean on the show tonight. Like, obviously, like Rob Benedict, Sam Smith, Richard Speight about to begin here. But I was like, and Sam and Dean.
It was just so funny. You're like, and Sam and Dean. Okay, thank you. And then you were just going to go like right into the next thing. And I'm just like, what is happening?
All right. So, big news. We were just talking about Richard Speight Jr. announced reprising his role as the Angel Gabriel for the Winchester series. And when we talked with him, he was here for Supernatural Con. And it's interesting because we actually started off kind of asking him, did you ever know that you were going to be back? Like, you had an episode here, like when did you realize, I'm a part of the Supernatural family?
I thought I was done in season 5 when I got killed. I mean, truly, I thought, I thought I was done several times. I thought I was done when I did the first episode because I wasn't scheduled to ever do another episode. So I did one episode, and that was that's what you do as a character actor. Right. You go around and do one episode or 2 episodes of shows. And so I did my one episode, and I thought, well, that's that. Then they called back for the next season or the season after that. I can't remember at this point, but I thought the show was done when I started it. And then the show kept me going for a while, and they killed me. I figured, well, that's got to be it. Sure. And the conventions kind of keep you, tangentially, if that's a word, if it's not pronouncing it right, but it's a word. Ooh, I feel like
she's the intellectual here.
I didn't know there was a genital in there. I wouldn't have used it. And it made it weird. So somehow my genitals are attached to the show. This whole conversation just took a nosedive. But I was, like the conventions kind of keep you attached to the show in sort of a peripheral level. And so I never really left the Supernatural universe, even though I felt like I was, quote unquote, off the show.
All the
many times. And now he's back.
I know. They can't get rid of him. Also, it is pronounced tangentially.
Okay. Thank you, English major.
You're welcome.
By the way, our interviews with Rob and Samantha and a couple of bonus guests from the cast, they will, you'll actually see them. Those were on video. I do not know what happened to the video of us with Richard. I don't know where it went. I'm looking at you, Johna.
Literally I wasn't in charge of video. That was you in Patches. That was not me. But I do have a video, and it's literally just like a little 1-minute clip of Richard talking about working with directing Jensen and Jared.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I put it in the Dropbox.
I didn't get that.
All
right. Well, I have the audio.
I told her that I put it in the Dropbox.
I was very confused. Listen, my book officially comes out on National Cat Day Saturday. It's been a very, very crazy week, Johna. Okay.
I've been here the whole time.
All right, well, I wish I had the video, but this is the clip of.
I'll post the video for you guys.
Thank you, Johna. Thank you. Yes.
I will post it for you guys.
If you go to kjtodayshow.com, you're going to find our Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, and Johna's going to make sure that you get all of that. If you are on our YouTube page, you will see full interviews with even more of the cast members of Supernatural and some other really cool celebrities that we've had the chance to talk to. Now back to Richard Speight Jr. talking about directing Jared and Jensen. With the directing that you've done with Supernatural, has there ever been an awkward moment where you're like, Jensen is not giving me what I want?
Not really. Fortunately, no.
You are really sucking at this, Jensen.
There may have been an awkward moment for Jensen going, "What is Speight doing?" But but no, I don't. No, because you have two guys who know their characters better than anybody. There's nobody who knows Sam and Dean better than Jared or Jensen. So that there's no writer, no director, no producer. Nobody's going to come in there and have an idea that supersedes what they already think the character is. Now, that said, do I try to, give them freedom to try other things or have ideas that might be within the framework of what the character would do in the situation? Sure, I'll bring up ideas, but their baseline is the real deal.
Wish I could have seen him talking there. Disappointing, Johna. Very disappointing.
I told you yesterday that I put it in the Dropbox.
Listen, our WhatsApp messages yesterday were equally confusing on both sides. I want you guys to know we worked really, really hard on this show. Probably harder than we needed to because we weren't very good about communicating, clearly. Now, here's a thing that I didn't realize until I was going back through these interviews, picking out the best clips for you. I didn't realize that we sang with Richard Speight Jr. and then later on we got Rob Benedict and Loudon Swain to sing a little bit as well. Yes. Right. Yeah. So the clip you're about to hear, we were doing one of Misha's scavenger hunts for random acts. And we had to do a lot of silly little things that you do when you are doing these scavenger hunts, which are super fun and always raise a ton of money. And so one of the things we had to do was sing a song on video, which I wish I had that video, Johna. But
what happened to it?
You're gonna hear us in this clip. We decided, okay, well, we need a group of people. I think you had to have 4 people.
Yes, you did have to have a quartet
singing a song together. So there was the 3 of us. There was me and Johna and our Kind of Nerdy Girls podcast co-host Katie. We were like, well, when we get Richard Speight Jr. in here, we'll ask him to sing with us.
Oh my God!
And then we'll get our points for doing this. So this is the conversation of us figuring out what song we're going to sing and then singing it. And I will apologize in advance for that. First, we got to figure out.
You ladies pick it, and I'm good. I'm a pip to Gladys Knight.
Would it be appropriate to sing "Highway to Hell"?
Oh, I don't know. That might hurt. I mean, I only know "Highway to Hell." Right? Do you know any other words?
I mean, that's most of it.
Well, if you sing the chorus, it does that 4 times. That's pretty solid.
Yeah, right.
Okay, all right. You want to do? I mean, I was going to go for some Backstreet Boys.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Well, I'll just do this behind you because I don't know the Backstreet Boys.
Oh, come on, you know I Want It That Way.
How about?
I know that I Want It That Way, Bart. I can say I Want It That Way.
Come on, if I said.
How about? Oops, I Did It Again.
Ooh,
you guys know I'm a straight male over 40, right? Are we just
fine, Taylor Swift.
Yeah, okay. I'm in.
Okay, Highway to Hell.
Sure.
We're just going to scream that over and over.
You got to sing the guitar part.
I can't sing. Can you sing the guitar part? Okay. Can you sing?
Well, that's just the part that goes.
You got
Is it? Okay. Oh.
Bow, bow.
It's gonna hurt. Try to do
Bow, bow.
highway to hell.
one more, guys.
Bow, bow.
Highway to hell. There you go.
All right, we did it.
Hey.
We're headed to hell, but we're nowhere near the key.
We are not singers. All right, thank you very much for being here. Oh man,
What?
I honestly don't even remember doing that. I must have like blacked out.
I remember doing that, but I don't remember it being that funny.
Well, I think we were trying. Like we
Oh my
weren't
God.
laughing. We're like, okay, we gotta sing Highway to Hell.
Like somebody was really like, "Oh, are you guys doing all the things on the list?" We're like, "No, we're being so serious about this."
we are dedicated. We are not just gonna take these points and earn our wings. We are gonna earn our wings. Okay.
Okay, I didn't get any wings. KJ got wings.
I got wings. I did more things. I got wings. I did more things.
KJ, I was there the exact same amount of time you were.
Yeah, but
and
you
we
didn't.
did all the things together, and nobody gave me any wings.
You didn't get your wings.
I did not get my
Oh
wings.
man. All right.
I did not get my pilot's license. Okay, I didn't get my wings when I first flew on an airplane either.
All right. All right.
It's very sore subject.
You need to at random acts and let them know.
Send me my wings.
I demand my wings. All right. So thank you for hanging out with us tonight. We are so excited that the Winchesters are back. We have Samantha Smith coming up. She is talking about the hardest part of playing Mary Winchester. She also brought us, if you can believe it, even funnier than that, the funniest moment that we've ever had with anyone on the Supernatural cast. And so that is coming up. But coming up next, we've got Rob Benedict. And for those of you who maybe haven't been to the conventions, maybe don't know as much about Rob, he had a band before he was in Supernatural, and it's called Loud and Swain, and they've kind of become the band of the Supernatural conventions. And so they tour around together, and obviously they've become a big part of the Supernatural family. So when we got to interview them, we got Rob and the whole band, which actually made it even more fun.
Thanks.
So that is coming up. Give me just a minute. I'm going to toss it over to Patches. He's got a couple of announcements, and then we'll be back with Rob Benedict and Loud and Swain. Patches, take it away.
Well, guys, I just need to let you know one thing. You can now order KJ's book now. It's her new book, Raised by Cats, Behind the Mic and the Meows, which is available online at Barnes & Noble, Books A Million, or Amazon. But we also love that you can shop local and pick it up here at Hampton Design Studio and shops here in Irvington.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Patches. Oh, wait, there's more.
And guys, let's be honest, the KJ Today Show is always powered by PopCon, Indy's annual premier pop culture experience. The biggest announcement in the 10-year history of PopCon is coming. And guys, you can get the news first right to your email.
Right
Sign
there.
up at popcon.us/join.
That's popcon.us/join.
I will be putting that in the comments.
Would you please? Thank you, Johna.
You're
Yes,
welcome.
put that in the comments. Thank you. You are the best.
You're
All
welcome.
right. Coming up, Samantha Smith and also Sam and Dean. Two cats named Sam and Dean. But first, let's get into the lovely, the talented, the incredibly beautiful
She is.
man. I'm talking about Rob.
Sorry.
I was talking about Rob.
I forgot you said we were doing Rob next. I thought we were doing Samantha.
No, Mary Winchester. She's the finale. Come
So
on.
sorry.
That's
Rob
right.
is beautiful. I love that man. He is one handsome man. I will tell you that.
He is. To be honest with you guys, I mean, obviously, like, we saw him on Supernatural. Like, he's a
Right.
good looking man. And then he walked in the room and I was like, excuse me,
Bro.
you cannot look me directly in the eye with
Bro.
those piercing blue eyes.
The eye contact. It was so intense.
It was.
Oh my gosh.
It was. And so what I realized, and you'll notice, is I bounce around a lot. Because now you're going to see, we did have this video. So now I bounce around a lot and I don't make eye contact with Rob. So we started off by talking about the band and how weird it was for them to, be a band and then have Rob have this, big acting gig that turned into such a phenomenon. You had like this whole life together before Supernatural.
Yeah.
So what was it like for you guys when he was like, hey?
It definitely changed everything. Yeah, it definitely changed everything. And these fans are amazing and they're so super supportive, and it changed everything for us. It totally changed our trajectory.
In what way has it been bad and you really hate Rob for it?
She's putting She's got 80 questions back. I don't think anything really bad. There's nothing negative I can think. I mean, it's all been really positive. I think if you take a negative spin on anything, it's just going to start becoming a bad fun.
No, it all feeds off each other.
Yeah.
So it's like when the more he works on anything, it's like the more exposure anybody gets, the better it is for it's like it's that saying, there's no bad press.
Yeah.
It's like there's no such thing as bad press.
Definitely been nothing but positive.
Yeah, so everything builds on
It's
itself.
always kind of been that way. It's just Supernatural's kind of blown it into like a sort of a bigger arena. But it was always, whenever I was on something that was popular, we kind of got those fans and those cast members to be fans of the band. But this is obviously sort of way out there because this fan base is so enormous and so massive and energetic and charismatic. And they've been great to the band. And the reason you're in a band is so that people hear your music and people talk about your music and buy your music and tell their friends about it. And that's happening at these conventions.
I love these guys.
I love them so much.
Right?
They're like, so you guys hate Rob now? He's like, oh no, wait a minute.
And you can tell how much they really do love each other.
Yeah.
And I love that no matter who we talk to, and it's been such an honor as a fan to be able to have these conversations and bring them to you and kind of share in this exciting world. Like, I get to have a microphone, so I get to do this, but I freak out about the fact that I get to talk to these supernatural people,
man.
right?
The amount of jitters going into all, like when we were doing that, it was just like KJ was like, come on, we gotta do it. And I was like, all right, let's do it.
We're gonna do it.
Like we had to like hype ourselves up, and then they walk in and we're like, hey, what's up? We're not insane at all. We're not terrified of speaking to you. Yay.
So the band has actually brought some of the cast onto their albums because in doing these parties and the Supernatural conventions, they realized that some of the cast members were really good singers. And so we talked a little bit about who wanted to do it and like who they had to kind of convince, like, hey, you're a good singer, you can do this.
Jensen Ackles is kind of disgusting, right? Couldn't be more perfect looking. He's a great person, a good dude, and he's got the song of like an angel, the voice of an angel. So it really is. So we had to have him on it too. And we were blown away by the talent.
And I talked with Ruth earlier, and you guys kind of brought her out. Like she was afraid to sing.
Yeah, there've been a few people like her and Kim. Also, Kim Rhodes was always like, I don't know, kind of bashful. And Kim's got a great voice.
Kim was bashful?
About singing. Yeah, she was like, I don't know, you may not want to have me. And then sure enough, she's got a great voice. And who else? Mark Pellegrino has a great voice. He's incredibly bashful about singing. We have to fry him on the stage.
A wonderful voice.
Yeah, great voice.
Well, now we know.
Johna. Mark Pellegrino doesn't strike me as the type to be able to sing, but apparently he can. So,
Yeah.
And I already know Jensen can sing because Radio Company is amazing. His voice is just so
He's right. I mean, Rob's
So
right. It's the voice of an angel.
He does have the voice of an angel.
It is. Coming up, Samantha Smith. We've got Don't Screw the Krew, which we will be playing for an amazing supernatural prize pack from Conquest Journal that includes the John Winchester Journal, baby. I've actually have mine open down here. I love it so much. And also the brand new decals, which we will show you more of coming up. But we did, so if you're just tuning in, we had, you missed the part where we sang Highway to Hell with Richard
You didn't
Speight
miss much
Jr.
if you missed that. Let me tell you.
But we talked about that with the band and how Richard was hesitant to sing a Backstreet Boys song, but we did manage to get Rob and Loud and Swain involved with it a little.
Can you believe he doesn't know any boyfriends?
I actually does not surprise me. Richard is he's a 40-something-year-old in an 80-year-old body.
Backstreet Boys, I wanted that one.
Right.
I mean, you can't sing like one line of that, Richard. It's really disappointing.
Backstreet's back.
Right, Backstreet, everybody does that.
We should have had them do it. You're a professional.
What was it? Yeah.
Yeah, man, you sing some Backstreet Boys. Yeah.
Backstreet's back.
There's a reason why it's so
They were like, yeah, we can do that. But if you watch,
they are a boy band, so
they are boys in a band. At the Supernatural conventions, they do these karaoke parties. They have the band is going. I don't know if you remember at the convention we went to that they had to stall. There was like things being set up in the back, and poor.
Do you think I could forget about something like that?
It was like 25 minutes of stalling and singing just the two of us. Like they just kept going back to just the two of us.
Like they didn't know like the verses of the song. They just knew the chorus of the song. They just went, just the two of us. It's just like over and over and over again. I was like,
because it was just the two of them on stage stalling. So they're like,
so
here we are.
funny.
It's still us. It's been
They-
20 minutes.
And they
It's
sang it
still
for
us.
3 straight days.
If you want
What
more,
are you doing?
Johna, can you pay attention?
I am paying attention.
No, you're not. You're looking at
You
your.
said that we have to show stickers, so I'm pulling stickers out of the sticker pack. So
I did not.
stickers.
Patch-
You literally just said that you were gonna show stickers from the sticker pack, and I know you don't want to open that one because that's probably gonna be going to whoever wins. Don't screw the crew if they win. So I wanted to make sure that I had stickers out from my pack so that they could see them.
Johna,
KJ.
Patches has the stickers ready to go.
Well, nobody told me that. That is something that you tell me beforehand. No one told me that.
You just want to look at all your stickers.
Look, I actually was genuinely just trying to be helpful. Now, this one's cute.
Johna, put the
Sorry.
stickers down.
And I was almost done. Almost done going to the back. I had so many good ones picked out and everything.
So if you're new to the show, Patches is my husband and Johna is our bonus daughter. And that
You're
is
yelling at me.
Isn't that like Dad called you out? I was being a good mom and being like, I know you're excited about these decals that just came out today from Conquest Journals, but I'm gonna let it slide. And then Patches like came in all dad, like, Johna, what are you doing?
Sorry. Can I still have soup after the show, though?
No soup for you. Come back 1 year.
Okay, they're going back in the pack. Okay.
Yes, the post-show party will be live from the kitchen. I point like you know where my kitchen is. It will be live from the kitchen. What's cooking with Patches and the cats are 7
Technically, you
rescue
should
pets.
be pointing down because it's directly under you.
is right there. Right
Yeah.
there.
Right there.
Right there.
It's downstairs.
And that is on Facebook only. So if you don't follow me on Facebook, facebook.com/KJ Today Show, we'll be talking more about our favorite stickers. And Patches made potato soup. So he's going to be giving the recipe. We literally give recipes out on what's cooking with Patches.
Look, I need those recipes. I just bought a lot of groceries, so I'm going to need recipes to cook.
All
or
right.
for Patches to come over and cook my food.
Well, what's cooking tonight is our Welcome Back Winchester Party! Yeah! Woo! And if you missed it last week, we had Misha on.
Yes.
We had Ruthie Connell on. Who else was on with us? Johna, Brianna
Buckmaster and Kim Rhodes.
Yes. So if you go back on YouTube, you can watch those episodes. If you go back even further, was it May when we have Rick Springfield on, and he talked a lot about playing Lucifer and how much he loved being on Supernatural. So we try to bring it back to Supernatural in the show as much as we can because we love it. So let us begin first with the Mary Winchester, the original. This is from PopCon. I was able to moderate the panel, and as you'll see, there's a couple other cast members who are here with us. Surprise, as Samantha Smith talks about the hardest part of playing Mary Winchester.
For the first 7 years, it was the nightgown and no shoes.
In Vancouver.
In Vancouver,
It's cold.
It's wet and cold. No, the first 7 years I got to play a little bit of variation in character, but it wasn't really hard. The part when it started getting hard was when Mary came back to life, and she was drowning in trying to understand her new life. And I was drowning a little bit, chasing, like, who is she? Because every episode she was evolving and changing so fast, and trying to put yourself in the shoes of this person who's been dead for 33 years, and now her sons are sequoia trees, and she has technology and all this stuff, and her husband's dead, and, like, it was kind of a lot. And so as she's going through this, drinking from a fire hose, trying to, like, her life together, I was kind of chasing it. So that was challenging for me. Not to mention, I think the poor boys, they were like, why is she here all the time? She's here all the time now. I'm like, sorry. But I did appreciate, some people didn't like that Mary went off and did her own thing after episode 3, but some people were unhappy with that choice. Wasn't my choice. But I didn't mind it because I was like, I don't want to be like the mommy third wheel. That wasn't what I wanted for that character. So about halfway through season 12, I finally found my footing, but it was stressful. This was stressful.
Poor Sam. You want to be stressed. It was awkward, but you wanted her to, like, be with the boys.
Yeah, because it was a tough adjustment for everybody though when she came back to life. It was just kind of like, okay, she's here now. What do we do? Like, Sam never got to know her. Dean only knew 7 years of her. So, like, it's like now it's like, oh, she's back, and we're like giants and we hunt monsters, and that's not what she wanted for us. So now what are we gonna do?
Yeah. So it was really, really cool. I've had the opportunity a couple times to talk with Samantha, and she is so lovely, and she loves Mary Winchester, and she actually talked a lot about the excitement of seeing the backstory as well. So it'll be fun once we have more episodes out of the Winchesters to see what the cast, especially Jeffrey Dean Morgan and Samantha Smith, think of the younger versions of these characters they love.
I'm just gonna throw out there also that speaking of Jeffrey Dean Morgan,
yes,
we just got the cast list for the new Agatha show.
Is Jeffrey Dean Morgan going to be in the Agatha show?
He's going to be Mephisto.
Shut up.
I will not.
Oh my gosh. How did I miss this?
I don't know. I posted about it. But I meant to put it in What's Poppin'. But so bonus What's Poppin'. Jeffrey Dean Morgan is going to be in the new Agatha Harkness series on Disney Plus when that comes out. He will be playing Mephisto.
Thank you, Johna. We've got Don't Screw the Crew coming up, but we could not do a Welcome Back Winchester's Party and have Samantha Smith on without our favorite moment, funniest moment, like biggest blooper of our lives at a convention. You may have wondered why Samantha Smith was sitting on the floor in that last clip. Well, this is going to explain it. She's talking about her an interesting moment meeting a fan out in public, and things go terribly wrong on stage.
And they were doing some kind of like reorganization, and they had some like tape tied across the thing holding off this special section. And they were organizing, going in and out and stepping over this tape, and I'm like just doing my thing. And before, then this poor guy was backing up to look at something and tripped and went like feet up, just flat on his back. Everything flew out of his pockets, like keys, his razor knife, like his clipboard went flying. And he was just lying there, and all of his friends were like, ah! They went and picked him up, and he's standing there, and he's like, oh, and they're like, did you hit your head? And I'm just standing there, and and the razor knife was still there on the ground. So I went over, and I was...
and I deflated a couch.
Do you have the razor knife in your pocket? Okay, guys. So let me roll up here.
This is
right.
You get down there and you blow it back up, Sam. You put your lips on that and you blow it back up.
I'm gonna sit over here. I think the bouncing, the Oompa Loompa thing destroyed the couch. That's way funnier than the rest of my story.
Oh my gosh, that was so funny.
And Jake Abel, you get down there, you blow that back.
Jake Abel, as little as he was in Supernatural, was so freaking good.
Yes,
like
yes,
with
he
Elena
was.
and Samantha.
Yes,
like just amazing, and with like even going back and forth with them about like telling stories and stuff like it was like I was like. I love this band so much.
Yes.
He's great.
We have barely tapped into that whole panel. That was like an hour, and we've played like 5 minutes from it. There were so many things. So if you are a Supernatural fan, stay with us. Not only do we have, cool guests from Supernatural, we've got Tom Felden coming up from Harry Potter. You can check out the playlist of all of the cool people that we've had on, and we've got more coming. We're really about the positive vibes of pop culture, people to know, and pets. And it is time for some Supernatural trivia with everybody's favorite game. Say it with me. Don't Screw the Crew. Yay. All right. I've got some
Melody just like glared at me. She's like that.
She said, I know what this is.
Melody is our cat producer in the basement with producer Patches. Tonight we are playing for crew number 26, Heather.
Yay.
Heather is a huge Supernatural fan. She has attended the conventions, and she is very excited about the fact that she could have herself a John Winchester officially licensed journal. Check this out, as well as new decals that just came out today. Look at these things. Look how beautiful they are. Patches, tell us about, I didn't know these decals were dropping today.
Yeah, actually, they just dropped today, guys. And this was my first really opportunity to look at them all. And guys, I gotta tell you, it's awesome. It's all from the journal. There's sketches of, I mean, like you've seen like when dingoes and just some symbols, and I mean there's even sketches of like Gabriel and Charlie and stuff like that.
Johna? Oh, you got him out, Johna.
I already put him back in the pack.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I already had him ready.
I thought he did. I thought you had to
communicate better, guys.
We did. I'm sorry, guys. This is still a fairly new show. We don't like to talk to each other outside of it, even though we're basically a whole family here.
I literally talk to KJ every single day.
Every single day. All right. So we have got 3 questions, and I ask the questions. Patches and Johna answer the questions. If we get 2 out of the 3 right, then wonderful Supernatural family member Heather is going to win this fabulous prize pack from Conquest Journals. And if you guys screw this up, you screw the crew, you screw Heather, and she's going to cry because she wants these decals and this John Winchester journal so bad.
Okay.
Monster lore from John's journal, symbols, sketches, and 5 holograms. I really love the holograms.
Oh, the holograms are so
dope.
Those
are cool.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. All right, let's
KJ with the pressure.
Yeah, let's do this, guys. It's called Johna. Say it with me. Don't screw the crew. Okay, here we go. All questions from Supernatural. Who are we starting with first?
Patches, because I started last week.
All right, Patches. Supernatural trivia. What is King of Hell Crowley's nickname for Sam Winchester?
Moose. Come on.
Yes, thank you. All right. See,
come on, make it hard for me. Let's go.
All right. Over to you, producer.
Now
Johna.
it's gonna be a hard question, Patches. Thanks.
Yep. In Scooby Natural, who makes out with Velma?
Sam.
There you go. Oh my gosh.
I had to think about it. I was like, who was it?
All right, I'll tell you. Since we both, I'm gonna throw Sweet in the Pot for Heather.
Okay.
Since
so
we
if
both
we
got it right, if we get the
right?
third right, I'm gonna throw in the original Supernatural decal pack as well.
So she's gonna get the John Winchester journal, the
brand new, just released today, John Journal decal pack.
I love
and
this.
the OG decals.
And the OG decals and the
gosh.
amazing John Winchester journal.
Okay.
Wow, Patches. You have so much faith in us.
All right. I believe in you. You can do this. Okay. Here we go. Supernatural bonus question. Chuck / God's sister is known as the Darkness. What is her name?
Amara.
Yay! All right. Congratulations to Heather, crew number 26. We did not screw the crew. Yay!
All right, Patches. High five.
I mean, honestly, I felt like I made them pretty easy tonight because I wanted you guys to be able to not screw the crew. But then when you hesitated on who made out with Velma, I'm like, you got like a 50-50 chance. Come on.
I know, man. Look.
Were you trying to figure out if it was like Velma or Daphne? Is like which one's which?
I was literally like, okay. I just remember when it came to me, I was like, I remember Velma was like, wow, he is one tall drink of water. And I was like, he is in fact. Because they were not interested in Dean at all. Like he was just like, hey, and they're like, no. Thank you.
You are not wearing a neckerchief, so no.
You're not wearing a neckerchief.
All right. So coming up, we have Sam and Dean, 2 cats named Sam and Dean, who you will absolutely love. And we always wrap up the show with these positive vibes of pets. So you're going to see pictures and videos of these wonderful 2 cats who've been adopted and have come together and represent the Winchester brothers, Sam and Dean. But first, we have a very special event coming up here in Indianapolis on November 19th. It's called the Charity Classic, and it's for one of my favorite charities, Grateful Rescue and Sanctuary.
I love those guys.
And it's at the Skyline Clubs. It's like a super fancy evening. You know what? I decided, we don't usually do we usually just talk about our sponsors. But I was like,
ad.
This is so fancy. It has to be #ad. So please pay attention here and save the date for November 19th to help some pets get spayed and neutered and homes. Thank you.
You're invited to the Skyline Club for an evening benefiting Grateful Rescue and Sanctuary and the Invited Employee Care Foundation. The annual charity classic at the Skyline Club is raising the roof this year with music, auctions, and a beautiful 4-course dinner featuring creations from a variety of chefs around Indy that you won't want to miss. Reserve your spot now for this special evening featuring MC Patty Spittler from Pet Pals TV. Call 317-263-5011 or go to gratefulrescue.org.
You like that?
Yeah, what was that phone number again? I'm calling right now.
Just go to gratefulrescue.org.
Bet. Good. I don't like talking on the phone.
To get your tickets. All right. So just a reminder that next week we have special programming. We will not be with you on Wednesday. I'm actually having my the media party for the book release.
I can't wait. I'm so excited.
At the Skyline Club.
Hopefully my dress gets here on time because I can't wait for you to see it.
I can't wait. So a very special KJ Today show on Monday, Halloween. We celebrate Halloween on the KJ Today show with Elvira and Long Island medium Teresa Caputo. So a little bit from the horror side and a little bit from the spirit world, all coming together for one amazing Halloween special.
At the end of spooky season.
Yes. And then we'll be back to Wednesday nights on November 9th with Tom Felton.
Super excited for this one.
Yes. So excited for that. So big things happening. Tell your friends about the KJ Today show, would you? Please. All right. Are you ready for the pets? Are you ready for Sam and Dean?
Yes, I love
pets.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, Sam and Dean. I feel like I know a couple cats named Sam and Dean.
Oh, Sam and Dean. Yes. You may know Sam and Dean. Their cat moms are Megan and Molly. They might be my sisters.
Got it. I got it now.
Meet Sam and Dean. Sam is a sleepyhead during the day and a chaser of shadows at night. As you can see, they love hunting things and needing people. Sam keeps everybody safe from the shadows, so he's doing his job as a hunter. We believe he was a NASCAR driver in his former life because he can Tokyo drift from the kitchen like no other. Meanwhile, Dean Winchester, aka Mr. Weenie, acts tough until Sam gets close, and then he runs to the bedroom and hides. He loves belly rubs. He loves sleeping with his boogie mat every night, and he has the loudest meow and gives the biggest love. He adores his human brother, Braden, and he is Braden's protector. Aww. I love how, like, you can just look at them and, like, know which one's Sam and which one's Dean.
Right.
Like, there's no question. They are very much a Sam and Dean pair.
Sam's like, that looks like a moose. Yeah, I think Sam is pretty.
Thank you guys so much for having fun with us tonight. The end credits are a signature of our show. I work very hard to entertain you with them. There's plenty of supernatural fun to come all the way right up until the end of the show.
Look at us ending the show on time.
I know, right?
Who would have thought?
Thank you very much to PopCon, who powers the KJ Today show, to everyone who tuned in on the PopCon network. Thank you to Indie Holistic Hub. We will see you at Wellbeing Fest on Sunday, November 13th. I will be moderating the Wellbeing panel, and Alex Perry, the minivan mogul, will be the keynote speaker. You can get your tickets at indieholistichub.com and use promo code. Yes, go ahead, Patches.
Super cheesy announcer voice.
Yes.
KJ Show 2022.
Thank you. That is the promo code. Say it one more time, Patches.
KJ Show 2022.
You sound like the late night TV commercials. Make sure you call now. There's only 5 left in stock.
That's right, everybody. Make sure you go to gratefulfest.org or just keep going. Just keep rolling and rolling and rolling. Like that traffic and weather together on the 20s.
Patches has lost it, guys. All right. Meet us on Facebook, facebook.com/KJ Today Show. We'll be live in the kitchen with 7 adorable rescue cats and a recipe for you from Patches. The official after party starts in moments. You don't want to miss what's cooking with Patches and the cats. And now, the end of the show.